Hi, I'm Nat Williams, an illustrator, sewist, and textiles designer from the UK. Today, I'll show you how to make your own beautiful tea towel using natural cotton linen fabric. It's super easy to make your own tea towel. Sewing your own means you can choose a fabric you love that is unique just to you, or make a perfect gift for someone who loves to cook. To get started, you will need Tailor's chalk, an iron, an ironing board, scissors, a ruler or a tape measure, and a sewing machine. You will need 1 metre of tea towel fabric, such as cotton linen blend, from which you may be able to get 2 tea towels, depending on the width, and some durable ribbon for the hanging loop and thread. Make sure your work area is clean, then measure out 54 by 64 centimetres of your chosen fabric, ensuring your chalk lines are parallel or perpendicular to the fabric grain. Take some time to make sure that the motifs on your fabric will be well placed on the tea towel, particularly if you're using a fabric with a large print, where important details might be cut off by the seam allowance. Cut the fabric along the chalk lines. If you have an overlocker, you can serge the edges of the material to stop it from fraying. Don't worry though, you can just use a normal sewing machine with zigzag stitch instead if you don't have one. The material will eventually be encased in a double-turned hem anyway, so it won't cause any issues during washing and use. Now turn a 0.5 centimetre hem on the fabric towards the back, where you have serged the edges, and press in place. To make the corner mitre, measure 2 centimetres along the edge from each corner of the fabric and mark each point with chalk. Use a ruler to draw a straight line across the corners between the marks. This will be your stitching line on each corner. At each corner, fold the fabric back on itself, right sides together, and pin in place. Sew along the chalk line on each corner, back stitching at the beginning and end to ensure durability. Now trim the seam allowance to about 0.5 centimetres and clip the 90-degree corner. Press the seam allowance open on each corner. It is quite small and fiddly, so take your time and be careful not to burn yourself with the iron. Now, use a point turner if you have one, or a knitting needle to push out the corner of the tea towel so that the double turned hem is on the reverse of the fabric. The tea towel should now have 4 perfect mitred corners. Press in place the 1 centimetre double turned hem on all sides of the fabric, creating crisp, neat corners. Choose the top corner of the tea towel where you would like to place the strap, ensuring the pattern on the fabric is in the right direction when the tea towel is hung. Place the ribbon over the corner of the fabric and mark with chalk where the ribbon should end, underneath the seam allowance. Cut the ribbon to size and pin in place under the seam allowance. Use the straight stitch to sew a few millimetres away from the edge of the double turned hem around the whole tea towel, stitching the ribbon in place at the same time. Backstitch at the beginning and end to keep everything in place. And that's it! You've completed your first tea towel project in under 2 hours. If you're interested in more tutorials like this, please subscribe and give this video a like. I would truly appreciate it. For sewing inspiration, visit my website at nat-williams.co.uk.